a lovely murder pool.
It's disgusting.
She murdered herself in her sleep, sir.
Just like a dame.
Hang Ching Chu Kang Dong Wu Fang. It's the most stupid theory I ever heard.
Bizarre little twit.
I'm not a Frenchie. I'm a Belgian.
He has a dreadful temper, hasn't he?
The first time in my life I had the caca scared out of me.
I like her. I really like her.
A blood-curdling caper with 5 clueless sleuths means murder. By death. Sunday at 10 on 4.
Don't tell me. He lives by himself.
Enjoy my own company. Gotta hope someone rings.
The girl he loves doesn't love him.
And that was a request from Susan, and that goes out to everyone in the world except for Sean.
And the girl he doesn't, does.
Of course I told you I loved you. I was drunk, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I did not lead her on.
For those with a serious sense of humour, Sean's Show, Wednesday at 10:30 on 4.
And now, Kit and the Widow, with live election coverage from Sandy Tosvig, Mark Stein and Dennis Leary. Not quite ready yet. Could you watch a few commercials first?
2 million for the new striker? I bet it's the same as all the others.
This is the best I've seen the lads play for ages.
Yeah, class on the grass, innit? Here, give us a Walker's French fry. Use your left foot! He hasn't got a left foot, but then he hasn't got much of the right one either.
Look, the ref's giving Jones some Walker's French fries.
No, you woolly. He's sending him off.
Walker's French fries. Give them some stick.
Anchor Real Dairy Cream and half-fat Anchor Half Cream are frightfully popular. Anchor Cream, the cat's biscuits.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Double discount sale.
Double discount sale.
20% off everything.
20% off everything.
Plus.
Spend
over £25.
Spend over £25.
Get a free voucher.
Get a free voucher.
Worth an extra 20% off.
Worth an extra 20% off.
Your next purchase.
Your next purchase.
Do it all this weekend.
I think I probably will.
Well, good for you.
You come on like a dream. Peaches and cream. Lips like strawberry wine. You're beautiful, and you're mine.
For beautiful hair, no matter what your age, Loving Care effectively covers all grey hair. And with no peroxide or ammonia, it's gentle as well.
You're beautiful, and you're mine.
Life's never grey with Loving Care from Clairol.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman. Give him all your love to just one man. You have stand by your man.
This is a nice cuppa. What is it?
It's freeze-dried instant tea.
You can't freeze-dry tea.
They freeze-dry coffee. Why not tea?
No.
Look, Tetley make the tea, Tetley freeze-dry the tea, you add water, you make the tea.
Tea comes from a tea pot.
Oh. All right, then.
New Tetley freeze-dried. Tea without the ceremony.
Green grass makes our butter taste right. We'll defend it with all our might. Now we've trapped them in the stream. We'll make butter that tastes supreme. Anchor butter, green grass.
What's this? Another 99p deal from Burger King? You got it. You want 2 hamburgers flame grilled? You got it. You want 2 slices of cheese? You got it. You want bacon? You got it. You want a bacon double cheeseburger for only 99p?
You got it.
You want to see fast food? You want to see a psychiatrist? Make a date before Sunday, April 12th.
As they say at BK, you got it.
Remember the Fosters? ready when you are, Mr. McGill. Bouquet of Barbed Wire. And Aquarius, all part of TV Heaven, Saturday from 8 on 4. Halloween comes early for Roseanne.
Kathy, I've had a really bad day and now I've got all this cleaning up to do.
Whose line?
Your elephant's got a temperature of 104.
No, I haven't been near the radiation. Why do you ask?
The Hallelujah Chorus gets the pop video treatment to mark the 250th anniversary of Handel's Messiah. And an all-star cast get hysterical for the 3rd time. Tomorrow from 10 on 4.
As political pundits across the country work themselves into a stew here on Channel 4, we're looking forward to Duck Soup, Marxist anarchy with the Marx Brothers in their finest film. That's in 40 minutes. First on 4, there's satire from the political camp as we mount the hustings with Kit and the Widow.
John Major, Conservative Party. Neil Kinnock, Labour Party. Paddy Ashdown, Liberal Democrat Party. Kit and the Widow. Party, party, party.
Left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Oh, how I loved a general election, to know that history held her breath today. Before the gates of Parliament's first cradle, the people's voice has swelled to roar a great concerted yea. Before the laurelled brows of white-haired statesmen, the golden heroes proudly claim selection. The fates on high have cast the die and riven the sky above. I love a general election.
God, what a pain, what Saddam Hussein calls a mother of parliaments, at it again, hour after hour, watching that shower of social dysfunctionals jostle for power. Doctor, it's hell, I feel so unwell, the sound bites are starting to fester and swell. Prostitutes grieve as candidates leave to campaign for the morals they think we'll believe. Publicity men have locked Tony Benn in a small darkened room till it's over again. Seventh-rate hacks with phone and with fax pretend that they're experts on capital tax. Babies are grabbed, leered at and jabbed. If this were the Orkneys, they all would be nabbed. The vicars in tears, a miracle tears. The church hall is open the first time in years. Volvos make trips like factory ships, scooping up women with plastic hips, till announcing the gains in municipal chains appeareth the under-surveyor of drains. Before the laurelled white-haired statesman, the golden heroes proudly claim selection. The fates on high have cast the die and riven the sky above. I love a general election. Welcome to Channel 4's own election special. The other channels may have their election specials, but ours is a very special special.
Kit and I are here to take you step by step through this historic night. From the moment when you hear that first exciting result to the moment when you decide you don't give a toss who wins and go off to bed.
We'll be following the action as it happens, and to help us out, we have in the studio our own very special international team of pundits, all keenly monitoring the first results as they come pouring in. First, we have TV critic Mark Stein.
And Mark is from Canada, but says he really feels at home in London, which is a pretty terrible thing to say about London. And alongside him, we have that well-known typing error, Miss Sandy Toksvig.
Miss Toksvig is half Danish and half English and half fair on the buses, by the look of her.
Now, Sandy and Mark will be personally bringing you the latest news of what's happening on the hustings by repeating what they've just seen on ITV and BBC One, who are repeating what they've just seen on Sky News, and they're repeating what they've just heard on Radio Free Glossop. And they'll be later joined by an American comedian whom some of you may find offensive. At least we hope so. Now, he's called Dennis Leary. But, Sandy, do we have any results so far?
Oh, well, obviously it's enormously exciting. Apparently the Ulster Unionists are thinking of taking the government whip. which I think is pretty thrilling, and certainly they won't be the first MPs to do that, will they? That's
And we have so far Conservative 4, Labour 8 and Liberal Democrat 1. And if this pattern were repeated across the country, and if this pattern were repeated across the country, we'd have wall-to-wall carpet throughout the UK.
Absolutely, and the best remark of the evening so far is, well, isn't that whole Basildon thing fascinating? I don't know what it means. I have no idea at all.
Sorry to interrupt you, Sandy, but I've just lost a Q-tip. We can, however, bring you an acceptance speech. It's one of the very first by a Conservative candidate tonight, and indeed, maybe one of the last.
As the Tory member for Haverstock West, I'll fight for Britain right till Britain's gone. 'Cause I stand by the record of this government, which goes on and on and on and on and on. We took office saying we'll hit the mighty British steel, and a mighty British steel's just what you got. Then we nailed Scargill's lie that half the pithead soon would die. No, in the twinkling of an eye, we closed the lot. Then we sold off all the gas, though little realising, alas, that Neil Kinnock's stupid ass has got a limitless reserve. It's conservatism serving and unswervingly conserving till there's nothing worth preserving to conserve. Next, the water board promotion, to which end we passed a motion, which I have a sort of notion you'll soon drink. What came next? Oh, yes, and then we went and flogged off power gen. Home ownership's essential, don't you think? We went for British Rail, but surprise, surprise, the sale was delayed. A signal failure, both of judgment and of nerve. But conservatism serving and unswervingly conserving till there's nothing worth preserving to conserve. Then to crown it all for those who've lost their diaries, we thought, I know, let's charge them for directory inquiries. Then those Japanese, so sweet, exchanging gifts each time they meet, just one of many lovely features of their race. So we said, that's okie dokie. Since you gave us karaoke, please take our industrial economic base. And when there's really nothing more to be conservatising for, we'll give the lot to Jack Delors and go and live on a reserve. It's conservatism serving and unswervingly conserving till there's nothing worth preserving to conserve, and bugger all to do. Nothing worth preserving to conserve. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, what an amazing campaign it has been. Is it not an ennobling experience to watch as the great questions of the day are asked?
Questions like, will Margaret Beckett get in by the skin of her teeth? Or will it be much closer than that?
Or has Neil Kinnock really got a double whammy, and doesn't Glenys find it rather tiring? and then there was all that business with little Jennifer Bennett.
Can I have another operation? Stick the grommets back inside my ears. 'Cause there's journalists all teeming at the garden gate and screaming. A 5-year-old could tell them it was bound to end in tears. Mummy's yelling things like defamation, and Daddy's yelling things that start with F. While Grandpa's in a stupor, though thank goodness he's with Booper. I think that I preferred it being deaf, so pass the bostick. I think that I preferred it being deaf. All right then, you-hoo. I think that I preferred it being... Pardon?
Can I just say at this point very sincerely that I feel very strongly that one little person should have had to suffer so much over the past few weeks. A little person not able to speak for themselves, a little person who we must hope will grow up, forget it all and be happy again.
What is it with you and Colin Moynihan?
Shut up and play. The polls have now been neck and neck since we were all quite young. Neither of the parties will be slaughtered. Now, the smartest money is on a parliament that's hung. Pity that it can't be drawn and quartered. When the Englishman, the Irishman, the Welshman merge together, I simply wonder whether it'll be sunshine all the way. Say, will they all live happily together in number 10 when Parliament is hung? Unless one's pretty supple, a flat chair's not much fun. They built it for a couple and not 651. Will they warn the postman, Dennis Skinner's mounting guard? Will the pond have Robin Cook for a garden gnome? And when you ring the doorbell, will you stand on a welcome mat? Or wipe your feet, pray tell, on Selwyn Gummer spread-eagled flat? Will Kenneth Baker clean the bath? Has anyone thought of that? Will it ever again be home, sweet home? Or will they all live happily together in number 10 when Parliament is hung? One could wish for a subtler domestic mood of calm than Paisley being the butler with his gentle, lilting Irish charm. Ron Brown will spend hours in the showers on the job and use up all of Claire Short's shaving foam. And will the put-you-up be out of bounds, may I make so bold, while modest, shy Edwina does some Playboy centerfold? And who'll wash up now Owen's washed up, I think we should be told. Will it ever again be home, sweet home? It won't be roses round the door or chestnuts by the fire. I predict an all-out war once Heseltine's hogged the one-hair dryer. And even Walgrave may admit they will be short of beds, and Paddy Ashdown is inclined to roam. And will the darling sleep through all the screams from the cellar stair once old Lamont sublet it to his lodgers from Christ knows where, with all the party whips and very probably Miss St. Clair? Will it ever again be home, sweet home? I'm merely asking. Will it ever again be home, sweet home? Quite apart from the politics, will it ever again be home, sweet home? Well, what is the news from the battlefront, Sandy? Is Sebastian Cohen also ran, or has he managed to pull out the big one?
Well, Sebastian, of course, one of the few candidates fast enough to get round to canvass everybody personally, which is very nice. We do have some of the latest poll results for you. We seem to have a three-cornered politicians' cliche contest here between Let Me Make That Perfectly Clear and It's Not Over Till It's Over, and Roy is talking perfect nonsense and he knows it, with Let Me Make This Perfectly Clear just edging ahead, thanks to some remarkable evasion by Norman Lamont.
But meanwhile, Sandy, the pundit cliche poll is heading for a dead heat, with It's Coming Right Down to the Wire running neck and neck with It's Still Anybody's Guess. So that one is coming right down to the wire. And the latest information is that the clear leader is now It's Coming Right Down to the Wire.
Yes, but I think it's still anybody's guess.
You're right. In fact, I can see that It's Still Anybody's Guess has caught up again, and once again the two big cliches are running neck and neck.
And we should point out that the cliche running neck and neck is now coming up fast in third place, even at this late stage. And even at this late stage is putting in a bid even at this late stage. So it's coming right down to the wire.
And It's Coming Right Down to the Wire is back in the lead yet again. My goodness, this is exciting.
I've never understood exactly what the wire is that it's coming down to.
Probably the wire as in, why are we all listening to this crap?
Yes, I think you're probably right there. We've had a swing to Labour from Pendle, I just hear now, that's fine. I've actually done my own swingometer here, which I'm rather pleased with. This is Labour here, and Conservative, and this is the Liberal Democrats. And apparently if it goes this way, then you're in for a jolly happy evening. That's what I've understood from it. And if it goes this way, and then, well, it's all a bit tragic, really.
Well, I think this is what our computer projection is showing so far.
Oh, that's very good.
There's 7 people have voted Conservative.
Yes.
5 people have voted Socialist. And this little orange fella here, that means Yasser Arafat's plane has landed in Basildon, you'll be pleased to hear.
That's very good, and nice, because it's very patronising in the way that all those computer graphics are. I like that very much indeed.
It's very important.
Other than that, it's terribly thrilling.
But onward, I think. Onward, Sandy, please, because now, brought to you at unbelievable expense, the Labour Party campaign for 1992. It's curtain up. Light the lights. We got nothing to hit but the taxpayer's pocket.
Hey, you can say what you like, but Buster, give him a smile. You spin him any line you care to, boy, but do it with style. That socialistic stuff's gone right up the Swanee, but mankind shall dwell forever in Armani. With a rose in your buttonhole, they won't see the trick. With luck, they might forget that inside every rose is a prick. All that they're after is escapist relief. They want a party beyond dogma, man, who needs all that grief? So how'd you sell a party that's beyond all belief? You gotta do it with razzmatazz. Find celebrities, said Cole. Oh, come on, please. That has-beens to a penny. We got Ben and Lenny. Get Billy Bragg to write some theme tune or other. Maybe even, hey, who knows, you could get Melvin, his brother. And that guy who plays Jeeves, you know, who makes them all die. Get him and you got Rick and Robbie, what's his name, Stephen Fry. Oh, sure, they're comedians, they're great suggestions. You're sending elections about serious questions. So throw a charity banquet, strictly A-list affair. Maybe raise cash to feed the starving like Roy Hattersley, yeah. Some guy like Jerry Irons to doll up the dinner. They'll be saying, so who's Giles Brandreth or Mike Winner? Get the top paparazzi and you'll have them all fooled. They won't suss that all that glitters definitely ain't gold. Or Glenda Jackson, she's classy, fact nobody refutes. A woman of the people too, she once worked in boots. In boots and not much else, but her bazooka's a beaut. You gotta do it with razzama, bit of pizzazama. Do it with razzama. Just make a laugh, make it cheer and save the best of the last. Guess who we got for Prime Minister? Oh God, it's a blast. Not fit to govern, yeah, but who the hell cares? We're gonna pulverize them on celebrity squares. It's overture beginners. Start saying your prayers and baby, do it with razzmatazz.
If I see one walking down a street, I tend to beat a hasty retreat. I walk on by. Whatever's in the back of any car, I find the moss too clever by far. I walk on by. No matter what it is, won't see me try to beat one, defeat one, disarm one. I'll break down and cry. I'll walk on by. You don't mess. I'll walk on by with the moss.
Step beyond. Baggy trousers, baggy trousers.
I am Michael Caine.
It must be love, love, love. Welcome to the house of fun. Now I've come of age. Welcome to the house of.
What's tastier in every variety and helps keep cats happy and healthy? Whiskers.
You know I'm waiting, just anticipating things I may never possess. Try a little tenderness.
Bounty, the taste of paradise.
136 pages of DIY. They won't let anybody beat them on price. The B&Q catalogue. If you're handy, keep it handy.
If you join Dateline, then you can be lucky like Julia and I were.
It started as just a friendship, and now we're married.
It's a good thing. I certainly would have never have met Trevor.
Something happened, didn't it?
It just clicked. Yeah.
It was just so natural between us.
It was love at first sight.
We just don't want to be away from each other.
Call Dateline on 071 938 1011 and you too could find love.
That's a salute to my 25th anniversary. And to celebrate, there's 25% off selected products from the captain's table.
Closer. Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Do not touch the glass. Do not approach the glass. If he attempts to pass you anything, do not accept it.
There's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
All good things to those who wait. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Found a girl's body down in West Virginia.
Are you saying that he's killed again?
Welcome back, all of you, to this tumultuously exciting evening. Sandy, anything to report while we've been away? Any wobbly seats apart from Roy Hattersley's?
Oh, sorry, it's been a bit difficult to hear the results because somebody keeps singing, but, no, it's very exciting. We've had 30 results in, which means that there's another 621 to go. And personally, I can't wait.
But don't forget, these are very early projections, and this is the first opinion poll of the October election, so we can't really tell anything from it just at the moment.
But if I just do this, like that, you see, oh, look, Liberal Democratic gain. That's probably about as accurate as the BBC predictions, actually.
I think that man singing was Peter Brook, wasn't he?
I'm not sure. Carry on, boys, you're doing a splendid job.
Well, thank you both. Now, Widow, are you wearing...